Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Simply Tandy. Malaysia is racist, and I'm not even gonna eat my words on that. Like, I am gonna make the clarification that not everybody here in Malaysia is racist, and not every place you visit is racist, and a lot of people, and a lot of young people especially, are open to new cultures and new people, and people of different skin colors, because most of my classmates and stuff are absolute babes. Like, I absolutely love them. But I will say this. There are a lot of people here who judge you based on the color of your skin. They judge you based on where you are from, what kind of passport you hold, and their treatment of you completely changes after they know that little piece of information, which is the exact definition of discrimination. It's racism, it's prejudice, and it's wrong, especially here in 2018. Now I know people are gonna come at me like, yeah, but Tani, isn't Malaysia really multicultural? Or I went on a holiday and it was fine. And I'm gonna say this. Malaysia is quite multicultural. There are Malay, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are Malay Indians and Malay Chinese, and then they're like traditional Malay people. So there's like 3 coexisting cultures already here. So if you're from any other part of Asia, they generally are accepting to you. You know, you probably even speak a common language with a lot of the people here, which is absolutely beautiful. But to anybody else who is clearly not from Asia, i.e. is from Africa, Europe, or like, you know, has paler skin or darker skin than most people, or like, you know, the features that go with those places, people change their behavior based on that, and it completely sucks. So let me talk about my experiences. One thing that I've noticed here that I absolutely hate is that a lot of people believe in stereotypes, and I realize it's because not many people have actually gone to school with or lived with, or, you know, just had contact with a real black person. Most people, because they've never experienced a black person in their lives, believe the stereotypes that they see on TV coming from the West. And I know the West has its own problems with racism and whatnot, but it's nothing compared to the kind of racism that I've experienced here. Here it is really much to do with ignorance and curiosity and just stereotypes. So that's another thing. And it's ironic actually, because we make content satirically sometimes about black people and like about different races, and then it goes to other places where maybe English isn't the first language, and the satire is kind of lost, and then people genuinely think that black people like, you know, watermelons all the time, or fried chicken, or black people can't swim. But when you come this side and there aren't any people who they can, you know, ask, do black people actually do this? Then they just think, yeah, that's what black people are like. Another attitude that I absolutely hate here in Malaysia that is to do with race, the way that the system is structured here makes you feel like they only want one thing from you, and that's money. What I mean by this is that things that help you spend money, things that are essential to you living here, the system, whether it's your school or your institution or your workplace, will help you to spend more money. But when it comes to the things that you may need to survive or to earn money, or even just to contribute to the community, they make it very hard for you to do that. And an example of this in my life, I've been to the bank for the last 2 weeks trying to open my bank account, and immediately the people working in the bank or other, like, you know, institutions like that immediately turn hostile. They immediately turn cold. Their whole demeanor changed, and it just made me feel very inadequate. And it's like, you smile at them and you're like, hi, how are you? And they're just like, what do you want? They literally give you that kind of vibe. There was a time that, you know, they made me wait for 2 hours only to tell me that I have to come again tomorrow. And, you know, they just weren't sorry about it. But, you know, there comes a Malay Chinese girl behind me, and they're like, hey, how can I help you? And it's just like, it makes you feel like, the first time this actually happened to me, it made me feel like, oh, is it literally something with me? Like, did I just not follow procedure? And then talking to my other international student friends here, it's actually the way across the board most international students experience here, which I think is absolutely suckish, man. It is the job of any service to provide service to everybody, not based on your skin color or the way you look or your accent or anything, you know what I mean? So another thing is economic status. I found that when you dress up well, people tend to take you more seriously, and maybe that's just an adult slash work, you know, life thing that I'm just realizing now. I don't know, you tell me in the comments, but like seriously, but they're more inclined to help me if I look more important. And if it's the latter, that people are more inclined to help me because I look like, you know, I don't know, it just begs the question, should we, you know, treat people differently based on how they look? But people do here in Malaysia. This is like a drop in the ocean of experiences that I've had so far with race in Malaysia. So if you like this video, comment and subscribe, and like tell me if you want like a follow-up video, because I'll be happy to spill some more tea. That's all I gotta say on Malaysia and its racism. If you liked this video, comment, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and share it, guys. Just like, I feel like this is just a message that needs to be shared point blank, especially if you're going to live in Asia. Share this video. Like, help a sister out here. Just share it. Thanks for watching, guys.